Professor Wong, did you lie here, or are you lying to us today?
No, I did not write that statement.
Did you listen to Ms. Noble's testimony?
Yes, I did, with great concern.
Yeah. You think getting rid of ICE is going to help young women not be raped and murdered by MS-13 gang members? Is that your answer to
No, that's
bringing
not.
justice to Mrs. Noble's daughter? Is to
No.
call her a white supremacist and say that she believes in economically exploiting people?
No, that's not. You are attributing a statement to me that I did not make.
Yes, sir, you did. It's on your website.
Senator Kennedy is a perfect example of what a true public servant looks like. He's direct, he's fearless, and he's not afraid to call out any witness for what seems like a clear contradiction. The way he handled this professor, who was brought in as an expert but seemed to be promoting a radical and dangerous agenda, was absolutely masterful. This isn't just a political soundbite. It's a moment of real accountability. And that's a sign of a real leader, someone who remembers that these are not just policy debates, but real people's lives at stake. This video is a powerful reminder that we need people in government who are willing to fight for common sense and public safety, even when it's uncomfortable. I want to hear what you all think about this. Did Senator Kennedy go too far, or was he right to push for the truth? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you agree that we need more of this kind of honesty in politics, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's take a look at this.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thanks to all the members of our panel for being here today. Ms. Nobles, I'm sorry. I don't have a daughter. I have a son. If what happened to your daughter happened to my son, I don't know if I could ever recover. I don't know why bad things happen to good people. If I make it to heaven, I'm going to ask. I'm just sorry.
Thank you.
I don't know anybody in the United States Senate who has worked harder to implement and control, well, let me amend that, to implement an immigration policy that looks like somebody designed it on purpose than Senator John Cornyn. The problem we've had in the last 3 years is that except until recently, when it became a political issue, President Biden just didn't care. And sometimes when a person acts like he doesn't care, it's not an act. And that's why we have way more Professor Wong than 60,000 minors, many of whom are being trafficked, sexually trafficked today in our country. And I suspect you know that. Professor Wong, you're a professor from California, is that right?
Yes.
And you were invited here as an expert today by our Democratic colleagues?
Yes.
Okay. You're on the board of directors of the California Immigrant Policy Center. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
And I'm looking at your website. You and the center believe, I want to quote, if that's okay. According to you and the center, quote, the immigration enforcement system is built on white supremacy, economic exploitation, and criminalization, and must be dismantled. End quote. Is that correct?
I'm not aware of that statement.
Here it is, right from your website, and you're on the board of directors. Do you believe that our immigration system is built on white supremacy?
No, sir.
Well, you said it, Professor. Now, did you lie here, or are you lying to us today?
No, I did not write that statement. That I'm on the board of directors of an organization called the California Immigrant Policy Center that advocates for legislative changes in the state of California to improve the lives of immigrants. I'm not aware of that statement.
Well, you ought to go look at your website.
Are you talking about my personal website?
I'm talking about the California Immigrant Policy Center.
Yes, I'm not aware of that statement
whose
on the
board you
California
sit.
Immigrant
You
Policy Center's
say
website.
That the immigration enforcement system in America today is, quote, built on white supremacy.
That's not my statement.
Yes, it is.
That's not my statement.
You're on the board. It's built on economic exploitation, and it's built on criminalization, and it must be dismantled. You also say, you in the center, that you want to, quote, strategically push ICE out of our communities across California, end quote. Wow.
So an extensive body of research shows that interior immigration enforcement, to the extent that ICE partners with local police, has chilling effects across immigrant communities and their families.
Did you listen to Ms. Noble's testimony?
Yes, I did, with great concern.
Yeah. You think getting rid of ICE is going to help young women not be raped and murdered by MS-13 gang members? Is that your answer to
No, that's
bringing
not.
justice to Mrs. Noble's daughter? Is to
No.
call her a white supremacist and say that she believes in economically exploiting people?
No, that's not. You are attributing a statement to me that I did not make.
Yes, sir, you did. It's on your website.
Time has expired, Senator. I think it's inappropriate to call people liars in this hearing. I hope that we'll be very careful. The witnesses are under oath, and to say that they are lying is to accuse them of something close to a crime. And I think that term should be carefully used.
Well, can I respond to that, Mr. Chairman?
When you get your, I'm going to recognize.
Senator Kennedy's questioning of Professor Wong was a clinic in effective cross-examination. He started by acknowledging the tragic testimony of Miss Nobles, a mother who lost her daughter, and then he brought that reality into the conversation with the professor. This was not a theoretical debate for the senator. It was about the real-world consequences of policy. The core of the senator's argument was simple. The professor, who was presented as an expert witness, is on the board of an organization that holds extremely radical views. Kennedy directly quoted from the California Immigrant Policy Center's website, stating their belief that the immigration enforcement system is built on white supremacy, economic exploitation, and criminalization and must be dismantled. He also pointed out their goal to strategically push IC out of our communities. What was so telling was the professor's reaction. Instead of owning her organization's stated beliefs, she claimed she wasn't aware of the statement, even though it was right there on the website. This is a classic political move, a refusal to acknowledge a position that is unpopular or difficult to defend. Senator Kennedy saw right through it. His question, "Did you lie here or are you lying to us today?" was blunt, but it was a necessary challenge to the professor's credibility. The senator's genius was in tying the professor's extreme views back to Miss Noble's testimony. He essentially asked, "Do you really think that getting rid of IC is going to prevent young women from being trafficked and murdered by gang members. This directly exposed the disconnect between the professor's ideology and the harsh reality of violent crime. The chairman's objection to the use of the word lying was a predictable attempt to protect the witness, but it missed the point entirely. Senator Kennedy was not just being rude. He was confronting a witness who seemed to be giving evasive and misleading answers under oath. When an organization you are a board member of has such a clear and extreme position, and you claim to be unaware of it, that raises serious questions about your honesty and your qualifications to be an expert witness. Senator Kennedy was doing his job. He was acting as a check on a system that seems to be bringing in experts who advocate for policies that would endanger American citizens, all while refusing to be transparent about their own radical views. He wasn't just questioning a witness. He was defending the integrity of the hearing and the safety of the American people. He's a straight shooter, and in today's political climate, that's a rare and valuable thing.